You know the American flags on all federal buildings, they're supposed to be at half staff, which was Stormy's nickname for him, by the way, to fly at full staff on Inauguration Day for Donald Trump, which might be the most Donald Trumpy thing Donald Trump has ever done. Reclaiming the Panama Canal and changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And then yesterday, Uncle Scam announced his plan to create a new government agency to collect all those beautiful tariffs he wants to impose.
Trump just invented a new government agency, folks. It's called the External Revenue Service. No, I'm not joking. This is real life. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. From the genius who brought us Space Force, now comes a whole new way to collect tariffs. Because apparently we needed more bureaucracy. Stay tuned to see how Donnie Diapers plans to make America great again. Well folks, it looks like our favorite orange-hued drama queen is at it again. This time, Grumpy Trumpy's got his knickers in a twist over flags.
We are now in the final days of the Biden presidency. The president tonight delivered what the White House was calling his farewell address. They decided to do it tonight because tomorrow is Matlock night on CBS. At half staff for Trump's inauguration because there's a traditional 30-day mourning period following a president's death. Flags is they're worried that if they're too low, he might molest them again. And to fly at full staff on Inauguration Day for Donald Trump, which might be the most Donald Trumpy thing Donald Trump has ever done.
Yep, you heard that right. Flags. Because apparently being a former president isn't enough of an ego boost for our Donnie Diapers. So here's the deal. Jimmy Carter, bless his peanut farming soul, passed away. And as is customary when a president kicks the bucket, flags were lowered to half staff. Normal, right? Well, not in Trump's world. Our man-child-in-chief threw a hissy fit because he wanted those flags flying high for his big day. Can you imagine Trump probably turning redder than his tie, stomping his little feet because he's jealous of a dead guy? It's like he's competing for attention with a corpse. Talk about a new low, even for the king of low blows. But wait, it gets better. Mike Johnson, Trump's newest puppet on a string, jumped to attention faster than you can say sycophant. Before you could blink, those flags were shooting up quicker than Trump's blood pressure at a salad bar. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think this might be the most Donald Trumpy thing Trump's ever done. And that's saying something, considering this is the guy who tried to overturn an election and thought injecting bleach was a good idea. But hold on to your hairpieces, folks, because our comedian-in-chief, Jimmy Kimmel, had a field day with this one. He joked that the flags were raised to stop Trump from groping them again. I mean, can you blame them? Those poor flags have been through enough already. You know, it's almost impressive how Trump manages to make everything about himself. National mourning period? Nah, it's all about Trump time. It's like he's got a special radar that detects any situation where he's not the center of attention. And then he swoops in like a spray-tan Batman to save the day from the evil forces of respect and decency. Just when you thought Trump couldn't possibly outdo himself, he pulls this rabbit out of his MAGA hat. Folks, meet the External Revenue Service.
Despite his age, which is 82, the president spoke live. He was not on tape like his predecessor was in 2021. And I have to say, he was as feisty as I've seen him in quite some time.
I'm staying in the race.
Oh, you know the American flags on all federal buildings, they're supposed to be at half staff, which was Stormy's nickname for him, by the way. Full of bigly new ideas going into this one. Just in the past week, he's proposed buying Greenland, taking Greenland, co-opting Canada.
Trump's latest brain fart that'll make your head spin faster than his hair in a windstorm. It's like the IRS, but for other countries. Because apparently being the world's police wasn't enough for America, now we gotta be the world's tax collector too. Our Orange Crusader claims this new agency will make other countries pay their fair share. Oh, the irony is richer than Trump pretends to be. Remember when our billionaire buddy paid a whopping $750 in federal income taxes? Yeah, that guy now wants to play global tax enforcer. It's like a fox with orange fur guarding the international henhouse. But wait, there's more. Trump's cooked up this scheme faster than you can say kafef. He's running the country like it's a bad reality TV show. The Apprentice World Domination Edition. Can't you just picture him in the Oval Office, pointing his tiny finger at a globe and yelling, "You're taxed"? Now, let's break down this External Revenue Service nonsense. Basically, Trump wants to create an agency that'll go around collecting tariffs from other countries like some kind of international repo man. It's as if he took the board game Risk, mixed it with Monopoly, and sprinkled in a dash of his own special brand of crazy. But here's the kicker. Experts are scratching their heads, wondering how on earth this would even work. I mean, we've already got trade agreements and tariff structures that make quantum physics look like child's play.
Well, they do say the third time is the charm. President Biden said it has been an honor to serve the country, and then he boarded a steam train to Oklahoma. Jimmy Carter passed away on December 29th. But Trump threw such a tantrum about it, Speaker Mike Johnson ordered all U.S. flags at the Capitol. Donald Trump, meanwhile, is getting ready for his big quinceañera. He really has his party by the inaugural balls. You know,
Trump's grand plan is about as feasible as his hair staying put in a hurricane. And just when you thought this couldn't get any more bonkers, enter stage left, Elon Musk. Yep, the Tesla guy. Trump's tapped him to lead the new Department of Government Efficiency, because nothing says efficient government like putting a billionaire with multiple government contracts in charge of government spending, right? It's like asking a kid to guard the cookie jar. What could possibly go wrong? This whole situation is nuttier than a squirrel's winter stash. Trump's previous brilliant ideas included buying Greenland and renaming the Gulf of Mexico. At this rate, we're just waiting for him to suggest replacing the Statue of Liberty with a giant golden T. Well, folks, it looks like our dear friend Donnie Diapers is at it again, but this time he's taking his tantrum throwing skills to a whole new level. Remember when he threatened to withhold disaster relief funds from California during those nasty wildfires?
to be mad that a guy who just died is getting all the attention. Reclaiming the Panama Canal and changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And then yesterday, Uncle Scam announced his plan to create a new government agency to collect all those beautiful tariffs he wants to impose. Start a new life as the stammering owner of a small-town general store. But rest assured that wherever the flagpole winds up, Eric will have his tongue stuck to it.
Yeah, that's our grumpy Trumpy, always putting his political grudges before people's lives. He even ordered FEMA to stop sending money, calling the situation disgraceful. I mean, who needs firefighters when you've got Twitter fingers, right? But wait, there's more. Rumor has it that Trump's next brilliant idea is to rename the Gulf of Mexico to Trump's Big Water, because nothing says stable genius like slapping your name on a body of water. What's next? Renaming hurricanes after his favorite fast food meals. Hurricane Big Mac, anyone. Remember folks, when it comes to Trump, reality is stranger than fiction, so buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get ready for the next episode of As the White House Turns. It's gonna be huge!